Freeze. Enemy down. Enemy. Supply box here.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and a new Call of Duty mobile video, and in this video we'll talk about a weapon which can arguably be one of the most deadliest weapons in Call of Duty mobile right now, and I'm talking about the shotgun HS0405. So I obviously had this weapon in the top 5 BR loadouts video that I made previously. To be honest, I was never a fan of shotguns in the game, may it be multiplayer or battle royale, and in multiplayer shotguns are not that used by a lot of players. Last time I remember we had a shotgun in the meta of multiplayer was obviously the KRM. I don't really remember shotgun being one of the top 5 weapons in multiplayer, but when it comes to battle royale, I mean shotguns have been definitely dominating, especially after the gunsmith update. When you talk about the most dominant shotguns in battle royale, I think you can easily put HS0405 right on top. So we obviously had the new health system a couple of seasons back, which basically gives you a maximum possible of 300 HP, and I must admit HS0405 might be one of the few handful of guns that exist in Call of Duty mobile that can actually one-shot someone with maximum HP, and that thing itself makes HS0405 one of the most deadliest weapons in the game. So right now what you're watching is one of the gameplays that I got in the last season while playing Battle Royale, and I used HS0405 from the custom loadout, and trust me guys, I literally hit few of the most unexpected shots that I could have ever hit with any weapon in the game. I'm talking about getting someone down with maximum HP. So before we get into the good part of the gameplay, let's just talk about the shotguns in Call of Duty mobile. So right now we have just 8 different shotguns in the game. Out of them, 3 are the auto shotguns. I'm talking about Striker, Echo and Jack 12. There are 2 completely unique shotguns among the lot. I think R90 has to be one of the most weird shotguns in the game, which is basically a 2-shot weapon, but it's not a burst weapon. You need to tap it continuously. And then obviously you have the burst shotgun, which is HS2126, which is right now one of my favorite shotguns in multiplayer. And then lastly we have the one-shot shotguns. I'm talking about KRM, By 15 and the HS0405. And then among these 3, HS0405 has arguably one of the highest damages in the game. Obviously it has a lower fire rate in comparison to the both, which makes sense, which is why HS04 might not be one of the best shotgun choices in multiplayer. I think when it comes to multiplayer, the best one-shot shotgun can easily be the KRM, but when it comes to battle royale, when we have obviously 300 HP, I think you can just put HS04 right on top. Initially I really felt HS04 is unfair. There are very few weapons that can actually kill someone with 300 HP, and getting a one-shot one kill up close can be really unfair, and there are only shotguns in the game that could actually do that. Now what makes these shotguns unfair is that in Call of Duty mobile battle royale, we obviously have a lot of movement possible. We can just slide, we can just jump, we can just slide cancel, which makes hitting targets unfair. And in case if you end up being in a close range encounter with someone using shotgun, and you might have one of the best builds possible for any of the SMGs, despite that the shotguns might have an easy advantage, because the shotgun player would have to land one clean shot which can take you down easily, which is why I hated shotgun. But the first clip that you saw at the start of the video was one of the clips when I was trying to record for the top 5 guns, and I obviously had HS0405 in my list, and when I actually used it, among the very few times that I actually used it, really was a very unique experience. To be honest, hitting a shot with HS0405 might not be that easy as you might think, but if you are able to do it, it's really rewarding. So that's when the high risk high reward factor in any of the game comes in. It's not easy to use HS0405, so if you're just getting started with Call of Duty mobile, you make the best possible build for HS0405. It just won't guarantee that you would win every fight you go against, because obviously you're talking about shotguns, and shotguns are only usable at very close range. So you have to make the fight close range, and then when it comes to close range, you really need to have few of the best mobility possible, and then land clean shots on your opposition, and then it could be rewarding. Also, it just struck me while I was just thinking about all the shotguns in Call of Duty mobile. So in all, we have just 8 different shotguns. So out of all these shotguns, I think there are only 3 shotguns which actually have a legendary version of them, and those 3 are literally one of the most boring possible shotguns according to me. I'm talking about Echo, which was obviously released in the season 7 of the first cycle, and then we obviously have the legendary versions for R9 and then Jack 12. No other shotguns got a legendary version, which boggles my mind, because I think these are few of the most favorite choices for people just trying out different things in battle royale. Like if you just consider the current current season, I think the two favorite shotguns right now would be the Buy 15 and also the HS0405, which is literally the go-to choice of any shotgun player in Battle Royale. So I really hope Call of Duty adds legendary versions of shotguns that have been existing in the game since season 1. Okay, that would be all guys, me talking about shotguns in Call of Duty Mobile. Now let's just get into the good part of the gameplay, and hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one.
Airdrop incoming. Watch out. K9 unit incoming.